May hear nothing. I am now.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We're good now.
Yes, sir.
Good evening. Good evening. Hello, Miss Simone. Hope you are doing well. Girl, you cracked me up. You said, "Oh, I was going to get something to eat, but that pit stop, you should have known, girl. You should have known. You should have known." I want to know where he took you today when y'all went out to eat. We are doing a test run just like we did yesterday. Ryan, how do you say your last name?
Bauer.
Bauer. So I did do it right
Yes,
yesterday.
sir. Bauer Power.
Yeah, that's yeah. Dustin says sounds good. CC, nice, smooth, and crisp sound. Robbie White,
Thank you, everybody. We appreciate you.
it's Robbie White. You're good now. Thank you, Robbie. Wilkes. Oh, okay, Simone, I hear you. It's this sounds way better. Thank you. That's what we're looking for. This is the best it sounded. So Ryan, we might be on the something here.
Yes, sir.
It's and that's what we've been looking for. That's what we've been looking for. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. The points, Bowman Gray Stadium. Once again, this ain't a show, but when we're gonna test, we might as well talk about a few things. And I made a post today, and the post said the amount of disrespect among drivers is at an all-time high. Okay, so here's what's I didn't say it our track, didn't say it Mobile Speedway, didn't say it Huntsville Speedway, Five Flags, didn't say it Wake County, but it's almost to the fact where, and then you've got the people. There were some very, very good comments on that post earlier, and you race around the football field and everybody's throwing their 2 cents in. Once again, I'll say it. It's been very, very good, and I get all that. I mean, a lot of y'all don't. I mean, I told somebody the other day how old I was, and they didn't believe it, but. At 60 years old and been around this been announcing 28 years and around, and you just add everything. I've been around it a long time, long time. And I get all that and I understand that. And a lot of y'all have been there way longer than me. But at the end of the day, I've seen how things have somewhat changed when I've been there on the microphone. And I'm not saying it's a bad change, good change, or anything like that. What I'm saying is, it's S&P Lemonade back on board with us. Seth Caldwell. Yes. It's hey Seth, thank you for that good cucumber lemonade that you brought us the other night.
I haven't tried the cucumber yet.
Man, if you do, you'll be hooked. I promise, brother.
The Slate's Race Fuel is my favorite so far. It's pretty and it tastes real good. That's that blue raspberry green apple.
Yeah, I like to hold my cup up, distract people in the booth with my.
You got the flashing light.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Seth takes care of us. He always has. But hey, Tyler, good. Hope you're doing good, buddy. But yeah, anyway, what I was saying about the disrespect and what have you, I'm not labeling one incident, one driver, or anything like that. It's and people make good points. Some of the stuff that I see where I'm at and I look down and the stuff that I see, there's nothing wrong with being a fan. But when you start, if I had a kid and you acted like that in front of my kid, you're getting bear sprayed in the face. Don't care. I don't. And that's, to me, that's kind of like the problem is that people just think they can do and say as they please. And sometimes there's repercussions for that. And in today's world and the way that society has changed and bad is good, good is bad. And it's all around us in life. And at the end of the day, golly, so many people act like they ain't never been raised right. And it's, look, Zachary Koger, big sponsor of ours, says sounding really good today. That's what we was wanting to know.
Thank you, Zach. Love seeing those blue shirts in turn 3.
Oh yeah. Yeah. And, so, yeah. And, there was an incident Saturday night and I'm very disappointed in things that I seen from certain people.
Sorry.
What is it?
Eric Messer says, Chris sounds like he's from Pascagoula, Mississippi again, not the robot factory. Great job, Ryan. Sorry if I butchered your hometown, Chris. I apologize.
It sounds like it's spelled. That Messer. Well, and he helped you get this camera going and Messer. So let me
we love Eric Messer in this house.
So listen, a lemonade tasting party. Steve DeWalt, what's up, man?
Working on the call-in line next, Dustin. We need to make sure all this was solid first. Appreciate you.
Anyway, that was just my 2 cents. That's maybe to get better, maybe it won't. And it's we could point fingers and yada yada yada. But I do want to say this. I want to go over real quick the points at the Madhouse. Thank you, Eric Messer, for bringing that to my attention. The points, they're done. They're out. We have 4 races left at Bowman Gray Stadium, and we will start at the top. You've got the, come on, man. Burt Myers leading 595 to Tim Brown's 571. Then Junior Snow having a very good year in 3rd. Slate 4th. Riley Neal 5th. Jordan Fleming 6th. Kyle Southern. So proud of this dude. Kyle Southern, man. I like that dude a lot. I like them all a lot. But Kyle, he's a class act. Jason Myers, Ethan Trull, Mike Speeney, and Mike Speeney will just dropping like a rock. He might be there Saturday night for our 100-lapper with our modified. So that's it's a tight battle, but Burt slowly kind of, Billy Gregg in the sports law office of the John Barrow Sportsman Division. Billy Gregg jumped to the lead over Justin Taylor. Billy has 567 to Justin Taylor's 559. Nate Gregg, 528. Brian Sykes Jr., 515. Tommy Neal, 456. Mitch Gale, 6th. Zach Orr, 7th. A.J. Burness is 8th. And Sterling Plemons is 9th. Kirk Sheets is 10th. And we're going to go to a QRC. Man, the street stock.
While you're doing that, Tiffany Kogar says, hey. She's getting good with that T-shirt gun, ain't she?
Well, yeah. Here's when she passes the test. Here's when she gets, this is when I'm going to feature her one night on the show.
All right.
Is when she shoots that gun and it hits right there in that window where I'm at.
We got to put a bullseye on the window.
She knows.
Okay.
Well, she don't need that. She knows. She hears it.
Just tell her to aim for Matthew Dillner.
No, Matthew ain't got nothing to do with this. This is between me and Tiffany. Brad Lewis, let me say this. Street stock people, probably no drivers are watching. But my gosh, y'all,
they're too busy working on. Actually, all the sportsman guys are too busy working on their cars.
So listen, what? No, they're not. No, bro. I don't know who. I don't know how to fix it. If I did, it wouldn't matter anyway. But when you have a division of cars and you cannot finish a race due to a time limit, it's not. Instead, let's not point fingers. Let's maybe get together and say, what can we do? And that 73 car, I can't even remember her name, Shannon or something. Everybody has a right to be at that racetrack. Everybody has a right to compete at Bowman Gray Stadium. But I just talking today to somebody, and to me, if you're a rookie or if you've never driven a race car, you should be required to make 20 laps. X amount of laps and have an average speed of at least 16 seconds for a street stock. Now, that ain't the way it is. That ain't the way it's going to go. That's all there is to it. But at the end of the day, and there's nothing against that young lady, but you go, you practice and you keep practicing. Every time it's time to practice, go to Caraway or something. You've got to get up a speed. That car could have been more of a hazard than it was someone learning. That's just the bottom line. That's just.
Do you think having some more times for the track to be open for practice would be helpful?
That's not happening.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely. But it's here's what they have to do. We could nitpick and split hairs about this, Ryan. But at the end of the day, what you got's what you got. So it's like and some people has to work, some people can't afford it. So I get all that. That's what I keep trying to say. I understand I try to look at everything at every angle that you can possibly look at a situation with. And I'm a fan of all divisions. I want these street stock guys to be able to cross the stripe before the time limit's up with someone that, and when you get your name in the record books, there's no asterisk that says time limit when that win and your name's in the book. Okay. That's nowhere there that it says I won this race because we run out of time. That's not the case. And I'm not looking at the comments. So if there's something I need to address or somebody, but anyway, I just want them to do good.
Robbie White's wondering why there were so many caution laps when the track was already cleared up.
Now,
Do you have any information on that?
I can't give no. I mean, I don't, well, yeah. Let me help you out, Robbie. A lot of that has to do with scoring. I mean, in a perfect world, we'd have transponders, and that's not a knock at our scores. But I think every person that talks about our scores should come sit in with them when there's 20 to 25 cars on the track.
You're right about
you ever
that.
seen 26 stadium socks on a track and you try to score it?
Good luck.
It's hard. And those scores drive me bonkers. I get so aggravated. Everybody's radio's up. Me and Randy's talking, and y'all know how I get. Make some noise, and I'm loud in there. But that's
Back stretchers.
that too. But anyway, I want the street stop people to do good. I want them to, they're very entertaining. I mean, there's no doubt about that. But yeah, let's go over that real quick. Brad Lewis is the QRC HVAC refrigeration street stock division points leader. Connor Keaton second, Christian Joyce, Zachary Koger, Kevin Gilbert, Bryant Robertson sixth, Brandon Brown seventh, Craig Hartless eighth, Emily Lewis ninth, Wes Glasgow 10th. And when I go to our Q 104.1, we have Steven Sanders 10 ahead of Chuck Wall, 572 to 562. Brad Michalowski, good run for Brad. Him and Brandon Brindle are tied at 524. Zach Taylor is fifth. Adam Baker, Peanut, is sixth. Levi Holt, seventh. AJ Sanders, eighth. Jaden Andrews, ninth. Blaze Sanders is 10th.
What do you think about Levi's year so far? I'm surprised he's not.
Levi's gotten more. Levi has been aggressively good. He's picked it up a notch. He is. Levi's a good kid.
Yeah.
A good dude, not a kid. He's a good guy. Levi's a good guy. Levi is definitely, from what I watched last year with Levi Holt, what I see this year is, I don't want to say night and day, but it's pretty close to half a day, half a night difference. So he has progressed really, really nice. I'll say the same thing about Brad Michalowski. I think that he has done pretty good as well. I do want to touch on this. Let me go and look and see what y'all are saying.
While you're doing that, S&P Lemonade wonders if you actually need a microphone, Chris, at the track. I'm guessing that's what they're talking about. And Mitch G. Smith mentions a $50,000 pro late model race in Mobile, Alabama on October 31st. Do you know about that, Chris?
I wish I was announcing that race.
I do too.
Golly, that's my home track. But yeah, I will. And we're going to have our season ends August the 22nd. And I do want to talk about the Kyle Busch Invitational on the 21st. But yeah, that's when old Chris starts going to these different places. I also want to talk about our race, Labor Day weekend at Carteret County Speedway. That is always a good time if you've never been. I highly recommend that. Austin's head coach, Chris Lee.
And we got that Trace Adkins concert coming up.
Yeah, I'm going to hit on that.
August 14th, 6:30 p.m. It's his 30th anniversary tour, Chris. That's amazing.
What's that?
Trace Adkins' 30th year doing music.
Listen, man, I hate country music with a passion, but I want to help promote that. I am not a country music fan. Everybody that knows me knows that.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, let's see. Mark Freeman at Winston State is just waiting on the day it goes away. If people keep acting like they have no sense of what's happening. No, it's a NASCAR track. It ain't a Winston-Salem State track, okay? So NASCAR has the lease, and I'm picking up what you're laying down. Seth said we'll have spiked lemonade at the concert.
What's your favorite spiker for your S&P Lemonade there? If you have a favorite, Mr. S&P Lemonade. Mr. and Mrs.
Seth.
Sorry, Seth.
Seth, yep.
Yeah, I have his card, but we haven't met yet. Thanks for tuning in, Seth. Thanks for your support.
Hold on. I'm just doing something real quick.
Yeah, you take your time. I got the flyer for the Kyle Busch race I can put up too.
Can you?
Yeah, whenever you get ready for that. Give me about a minute.
See, I'm not used to that kind of stuff happening. All right, so I guess everybody is. It sounds pretty good, huh? Is that what we're getting out of all this?
Yeah, my housemates texted and said it sounds great. So
that's what I like to hear.
Yes, sir.
Okay, why can't we do spiked lemonade during race season?
Well, we could in the beer garden, couldn't we?
He said no,
No.
not alcohol like that. No.
Okay, that ABC would be involved. I understand.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole new different rules, no different setup, health, blah, blah, blah. All right. But yeah, mate, thank you for your comment, Mark Freeman. Absolutely. I think they need more bigger races for different divisions, not just big races for modifieds.
Well, we do a big. We do the 100 lappers for the sportsmen.
They all have their time, but
Yeah.
what he's saying, you have more modified big races than you do the other classes.
Well, that's the big class, right? Like that's the ground pounders. That's
Look
what
at my
everybody.
hat
Yeah,
right there. I got to get me a new Alabama hat.
you can see that with the
Madison Curry. Hey, oh yeah. Before we go to the Kyle Busch thing, I've said it, and I keep kicking a dead horse. But man, you people, how awesome was it for everybody to do what y'all did? Fans too. It wasn't just the drivers and the timeout. It's like these guys are getting their race cars ready. They got to get ready for practice and yada yada blah blah blah. And they take a little bit of their time to talk with this young man, Andrew. He went to the doctor today. I didn't get the report. I'll be meeting him Thursday. And so, yeah, that was very awesome of what y'all done. And with all that being said, our His Glory, Their Story Foundation, I guess, Ryan, was you going to do the website for that? Or are you going to get that?
I've got the flyer up. I can also put
No,
the
I'm
website.
talking about my foundation,
Oh,
His
yeah.
Glory, Their Story.
yes,
I
yes.
got to have a,
Yes.
I got to get that. So we're real close. Bylaws are written, and that's something
Yeah.
I've prayed about a lot to do this. See, a lot of y'all have been involved with the fundraisers that y'all have done. And with this being the foundation 501c3, we can really, my goal is to make an impact and help these kids and their families. It's the kids, but a lot of these families, if y'all remember Noel having to go to Duke and what have you, and it's just, that's what I want to do. And that's what I'm going to do. But it always takes a village, and anything that I've ever involved with, I've never, and Robbie White, you need to get with me. Yeah, you hadn't called Bryant yet, or I think it was, but anyway, but yeah, y'all remember that. We're going to start having some. Jimmy Brown tomorrow night is going to be on here, and he's going to raffle. We're going to do like a live auction.
Nice.
We're going to let y'all bid or whatever. But Jimmy Brown's going to join me. He's got 2 helmets. I'm not sure who all it's signed by. If it's Cup guys too, I think it is. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we saw
But
them go
we
around the
will
pits.
watch around. We will do that for him, and it's for 2 people with cancer. And I think PJ Lucas is one. Yeah, PJ Lucas races the Demolition Derby cars. So yeah, that's something that we'll do tomorrow night. We're going to have a good show tomorrow night. I'm just kind of touching on a few things. Actually, I enjoy this right here, this kind of segment, this kind of people talking. Now, let's do this. Now, the phone number has not changed, correct?
I don't believe so.
All right. Yeah, you're going to need a password for calling studio, or
Yeah,
is
let
everything
me pull that up while you're chatting here.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the Kyle Busch race first? And
Can you put a flyer up?
Yep, I've got the
Yep.
flyer.
Yep.
All right, go right ahead.
All right, so as y'all know, August the 21st, we will have the Kyle Busch Invitational, which is for the Bundle of Joy Foundation, which Kyle and Infertility, did I say that right? It's for people that struggle with that, and they have a waiting list so long, and this is what Kyle and Samantha wanted to do, and of course she's gonna carry it forward and do this. But Clay Campbell was on Fox 8 today, and this is going to be, there you go, Ryan's got the flyer. Check that out, man. I've missed having this kind of stuff, Ryan. It's just, man. Yeah, it's August the 21st. That is the last day that's the day before our last race. So there is no doubt in my mind, and there's going to be big time people there, okay? And there's going to be some good racing. A lot of y'all have seen Legend cars on that track race. I have personally not. But being a former manager and promoter at Sunny South Raceway down in Grand Bay, Alabama, and actually Mitch Smith was my boss that was just on here, and that's why I love the man so much. He let me be his promoter and GM and all that, and being familiar with Legend cars, and that's a 1/4-mile track, but it's a lot of banking. It's not flat as this table like Bowman Gray. There's no doubt in my mind, if you like good racing, get your tickets now. I'm telling you, get your tickets early, and it's the Kyle Busch Invitational. It's going to be a lot of the guys from the summer shootout. I'm trying to get Landon Thrasher on tomorrow. And that's one of the reasons we're going to try this and get things out. Clay Campbell, he's done told me he would definitely wants to be on. I've asked him a couple weeks ago. I just want to make sure we got our ducks in a row like it used to be here. Now, when I say this, it's yeah, we're gonna just like seeing this banner up like that where we can. I just didn't have that, and Messer and Ryan has worked together. Zachary Koger asked a question: will Ryan be back tomorrow? And yes, he will.
Yes, sir.
Alonzo is still a part of what we're doing and everything. And but for me and what I'm looking for, y'all, these last I just the sound and everything, I struggle. I stay awake at night. Some of these sponsors I call. I ain't gonna say I've cried, but I've come close to it because this show means a lot to me because it helps me to interact with a lot of y'all. It's something that I really, really, really enjoy. Y'all know that. Y'all know me. Y'all know my passion for this. And I feel like for this show to succeed and to be good to where y'all remember when Messer, we've had a studio at Messer's house. We've had Ryan Priest on. We've had Zach Rushing on. Anybody ever heard of Zach Rushing? Go look him up. And we've had Scott Bloomquist on. So we've had some really good guests. Freddie Kraft, Mike Herman Jr. And for those kind of people and guests to continue to be a part of this show, just like having Grant on the other night, the phone call didn't sound good. And it's just, I know what I want. Right now I'm getting it. Okay. So Ryan for that and everybody's, Daniel just clicked on. Some of these people asked to tune in, everybody that listens. There's Chase Robertson. Man, and yep, Steve Stroud. Steve Stroud, 5 Point started. You see what I done, Steve? We kind of changed the background setting. I guess you can see Bryant's car back there. That's Bryant Robertson because he sponsors Bryant. He sponsors Riley Neal. He sponsors this show. So, yeah. So Austin Summers. So, the good thing about my show is I can pick my battles that I choose to talk about. But with that being said, I said yesterday when we was doing the same thing, I don't see where anybody's taking shots. I don't think it has anything to do with the last name. That's just me. If, the thing could have been, I don't even know the official reason at all. But like I said, there's some things that when you touch or you talk about, it comes back around and bites you in the tail. And that's also, being friends with a lot of these drivers that I've chose to do. And that's even before I came here. I've always had a relationship with drivers at any track, whether I was the announcer, the PR guy, the camera guy, whether I was the guy cleaning the bathrooms 30 years ago or whatever. I've always had a relationship with the drivers. And I can choose and pick my battles, DQs, stuff like that. I said it yesterday. I don't write about them. I don't talk about them. I mean, there's that. But I don't feel like somebody's personally going to Kyler Staley. I don't. That's just my honest to God. And look, I was Kyler Staley's when he won his first race. I got to do that interview. Kyler used to support my hot dog cart when I was right across the street selling hot dogs. He would come to Bryant Robertson's Turn and Burn Hobby and Raceway when I sold there. Me and Kyler are friends. I tell the dude I love him, okay? And he says it back. And so don't you for whatever that's worth, that's the facts. And Kyler will tell you the same dang thing. But don't forget your name. Something Summers. Now I done lost the whole dang thing. But anyway, whoever, I don't know how that went away. But thank you, Jay Mitchell. Sounds good. I understand. Thank you, Austin. And that's, look at this.
That was Austin Summers.
I see it. Dustin Smith won again. That's my boy Dustin Smith. Dustin's been on here before, and that's when, like I said, when Bowman Gray ends and we're done on August the 22nd, we will like Dustin. Dustin's been on here before. Dustin's one of those guys that I can say I used to go. Me and David Herron take him to his go-kart races and all that. But Dustin was a talent. Thank you, Dustin, for tuning in. Chase Robertson. This is Chase. I hope you hear me. This is the first time ever in the history of me being an announcer at Bowman Gray Stadium that I have left what I do, talked to a few drivers. I try to make my way around all the way even back to Steven Sanders and them. And first time that I can recall that I've went to see Chase and Ryan and gone. So same thing with Michael Adams. That's the first time I've ever not talked to Michael Adams one-on-one at the racetrack. That's just kind of strange to me. But anyway, you want to do phone calls? Okay, he's still working out. We're going to get y'all to call in.
It may be me holding my phone up to the microphone tonight, but we'll get her on there.
Michael Griffith. Hey, man, some of my Mobile people tuning in tonight. That's just so cool. It's yeah, August. That, do y'all remember? I'm talking to Michael Griffith and Dustin Smith and all. Do y'all remember? They did a skit and stuff at Mobile Speedway, but do y'all remember years ago when Bill Moody, Paul Bearer, Percy Pringle was actually there, and the casket went out on the track, and I had the microphone, and we kicked the casket out. Do y'all remember that, Griffith? Michael Griffith, I know you should. Man, we had that whole thing staged. The hearse come over the hill, and it was a double for the Undertaker actually that they had in that kind. He did the thing, but Bill Moody's from Mobile. He did have funeral homes, and man, it was that's good times. So hey, Tiffany, the Gunther Group. Tiffany is sponsor of the show too. Thank y'all for tuning in. We ain't even doing a show, but this might not be a bad idea, Ryan. See, Michael remembers that. Yes, good times. So, well, all I'm saying is this people, the skit shows have been going on at Mobile Speedway for a long time. Remember, Lee Fields bought Mobile Speedway in 1972, and Lee Fields was a professional wrestler, and he used that mentality. That was what made Lee Fields such a good promoter. Yeah, it was Bob Lowry. Good to see you. You too, Bob. I'm glad you got introduced Bob to our little buddy, Andrew Shoemaker. So that was good. Hey, Scarlett. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, check this out. All right, so we're working. He's over there working to get the phone lines going so we can do a phone call. And yeah, y'all can call in. Bryant's car is in the driveway. Daniel, I done sent him I've already sent him a picture. Okay, Jamie, I'm not doing the show tonight. We're running a test session. We are still going to have tomorrow's show. So you let me know if you can call in or whatever. I know your diverticulitis has not been doing well. So, Jamie Ray Bowen, you just send me what you want me to do and I'll cover it for you, buddy. I promise. Dustin, yes, when you come up, definitely call me. Let's go do lunch. Love you, brother. Love you. I'm so proud of you and what you're doing down there on the Gulf Coast in that number 33 super late model, pro late model. It don't matter. Modified, he'll drive it. Speaking of Mobile Speedway, and I seen that Donnie Hamrick won maybe a month ago or something like that. So I'm very, very proud of Donnie. Love Donnie left to death. So hopefully I can get down there to my home track where it all started, where I used to clean the bathrooms, where I used to take pictures, where I used to do public relations, where it all started for me. You always have a bond to your home place, and I'd really like to be able to get down there and call a race and hang out with my people. It's home. I've been here 16 years, but no matter what, it's where everything started. It's always an honor and a privilege to go back there and to hold a microphone where you announced your first race. So, yes, anyway, all right. Graham Moore is not coming with that. Graham, you still lying. You're not going to come. I will not see you. I hope you do. Yes, Lindsay, that was a pleasant surprise. Didn't realize you worked there. So, yes, wish you could have been our waitress, and it was good to see you. Graham Moore, not enough room. All right, still working on the phone lines, and we're going to do a phone call or whatever. Heck, I'm going to do this. Dustin, I'm texting you, Dustin. Dustin has to be I was doing a pick and was betting on that race at Mobile, Dustin would look. I said Distin Smith. Oh, Distin.
All right, viewers, if you want to call, give us a shout.
Nope.
You're doing something else first. Let me take that off the screen.
Yes, please.
You all don't see that phone number. Don't call that.
Let's see. I don't even know what y'all bear with me. Y'all hear that race car out there? All right. What number do you show? Yep. Joey Logano, Eric Jones. Right? Last four? All right.
Nicely done.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna let them call, but I wanna do this.
Yeah, bear with us, folks. We're trying this. We're doing it live, as they like to say in the industry.
Well, we're testing everything live, and that's the only way that I was gonna be. All right, Dustin, if you're still watching, you're gonna be our first one. All right, there we go. All right, we're gonna let Dustin Smith see if he can call in. I hope that's still his number. That's the number I got for him. Snot is running down his nose. David Joyce. How's it sound, David Joyce? You are a sound extraordinary guy, extraordinaire guy. Man, I got to go get some snuff from across the street. I wonder if I can call over there and get them to bring it to me before they close. Do you see anything happen on the phone line?
No, it says 0 out of 5 calls. I'm waiting for somebody to call in, but we're getting audio from us into the call, and I've got my phone called into the board, so we should be good.
Yeah,
there's a call.
Lloyd Garner. Yo, Corey Heim.
All right, we now have a caller in. Let's see if we can hear them. Caller, can you hear us?
I can hear y'all.
You can hear me, Dustin Smith.
I can hear you, Chris Carter.
What you doing, buddy? Down here in Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, not much. Sitting here in the man cave, watching a little TV, watching a little bit of you. About you, bud?
Well, just hanging out, doing some testing right here. You're our first caller for this, so we're just testing everything out. I want to know to our listeners, for those of y'all tuning in, I'm talking to a good friend of mine that I've known since he was what, Dustin? 7, 6, something like that? 7 or 8?
About 7 or 8. Been a minute. Been a long time.
It's been a long time. And Dustin drives the number 33 Super Late model down in Mobile, Pensacola, and wherever he may go. Dustin, you won Saturday night, if I remember correctly, right?
Oh, yeah. 5 in a row, baby.
So it seems like to me, Dustin Smith, P1, Grant Enfinger, P2. Who was third?
I think Dylan Fetcho.
Right. That's all I seen was the top 3. And, I said, my Lord, that Grant Enfinger and Dylan Fetcho, that's some stiff competition. So you're getting around there pretty good. Dustin, I want you to, if we're going to do this, I want you to tell everybody what you got coming up. Y'all have got a big race October 31st and your Snowball Derby plans. I want you to say that, and I want my listeners to listen and please respond, put comments down here and let us know what it sounds like to y'all. In my ear, it's, not what y'all hear. So go ahead, Dustin, talk to us, buddy.
Yeah, we got that big race coming up at Mobile International Speedway. Looking super forward to that. I think it's going to be a good race. Hopefully it brings a bunch of cars. We've been needing a little car count there. And our plan for the Derby is hopefully to continue on the same track we've been on all year. So we've had a pretty good year in the super cars this year. And started off the year really good in Supercar at Pensacola, so hopefully carry that momentum towards the Derby and get the Derby, win the Derby.
Well, usually I love you. It's been but a couple of years, but I'm going to be emceeing the Bowman Gray Stadium banquet. So, and as much as I love coming seeing you and your dad and everybody, it's but it's me being a MC at the Bowman Gray Stadium banquet's a big deal to me, so I'm gonna miss it this time. But if you're coming up, I get to see you soon, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna come up and go riding with BG. I gotta go to GMS and get fitted for my new super late model, and I'll come see you. We'll eat some lunch and we'll talk about old times.
That's right. As long as we don't act like old times, I think we're okay.
That's a fact.
All right. Thank you for calling in, Dustin. I love you, brother.
I love you too, buddy.
See you, man. Bye.
Bye.
All right. So that was Dustin
Hey,
Smith. So
how
that
about
was
that?
good. So what about on our video calls? Now, how does that work? 'Cause
So we'll have to send out a link for them to click on,
yeah.
and I'll figure that out. We can try one if you want.
Yeah.
If you got somebody in mind,
Is there any calls on there?
let's take a look here.
Hey, so let me tell you this before we take the next call.
Yep. Yeah, we got another caller.
All right.
Yep.
And I'm saying this publicly. I expect respect, okay, because kids watch this show. And, you know, let's okay, I see you. Listen, and if I'm telling you, Ryan, if you hear somebody acting like a wild Banshee Indian, and I just, yeah, because one time when I was with Doc Love, it was, oh man, and they were.
Yeah, I understand. I'm with you, Chris. All right. So we're taking another caller. Here we go. All right. Welcome, caller. Who are we speaking with?
Hello? Go ahead, caller. You're on the air. Snot is running down his nose. Nothing there, huh?
All right.
Try another one.
Okay.
Peace out, white trout. I wonder if Daniel's wife fixed something to eat. I'm hungry. Check 1 2 1 2 3. Check 1 2. Tristan Dutton is watching. Alan Wilder is watching. Nothing. Maybe you got to be in Alabama to make a call.
Here we go.
Go ahead, caller. You're on the air.
Can you hear us, caller?
Hey, Carrington.
Oh, at least the first one worked.
So none of them are going through, huh?
Let's keep messing with it here.
Eric Engelbert, Choice Tire and Automotive. Thank you what you do, sir. Last time I talked to you, you was not feeling well. Never heard back from you. I hope everything's good. Whoever's doing y'all's little videos, Eric, keep it up. Great job by what are y'all doing. Eric, it was good to hear that you're taking 26 snaps a day. That was amazing. I'm glad I got to hear that. But yeah, good job, Eric, on what y'all are doing with those little short clips and videos. Great marketing tool. Great job. Yes, Dustin, roll tide. Roll tide. So Carrington. She's going to be the crew chief for Polly Hartwig. That's what I heard. All right. No phone calls still?
I've got two in the queue here. Let's try this one here.
Yep, let's try it.
This last person was the last on the air April 21st, and they've called in 6 times. Caller, can you hear us? Are you there, caller?
It's almost like I hear something way in the way. It's like I hear.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear us?
Testing.
Hey, there we go.
All right,
Yeah.
see, that's too loud and that's
Can you hear me?
crackly.
Yep. Can you? Okay. There we
Who
go.
is this?
Hey, Chris. It's Steve.
Steve Stroud. Steve.
Steve Stroud. Hey, buddy.
So are you on speakerphone?
No, I'm on the earpiece.
Please take
I
it
did
out.
that purposely. No.
Yeah.
Do what?
Does it sound okay? Hold on. Just keep talking, Steve.
Keep talking?
Yes.
You sound like you're in a hole to me. How do I sound?
I mean, it
You sound good.
sounds scratchy to
Yeah, a
me.
little scratchy, but we hear you good.
Okay. Because it sounds like you're in a deep hole.
I think if you took the earpiece out, that's what I believe last week. What we had such issues was with earpieces.
But yeah, I'm not on speaker. I did that for a reason. We had that conversation.
Right. But you're using an earpiece.
No. I've got the phone to my ear. I'm not using anything Bluetooth.
Okay. All All right, Dakota said he sounds better than Dustin did. You both sound okay, Lloyd Garner. Lonnie Oakley, best sounding show so far. So I found something good. Keep it up. Yeah. Sounds
But you
good.
can hear me pretty clear?
Yes, sounds good overall with Steve Stroud. Nathan McGee says it sounds fine. So, yeah, okay. Well, that's good, Steve. Steve, you're on vacation.
I can hear you.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
am on vacation.
That's what I said, Steve.
I
What have
just
you
cooked for 18 people. I just cooked for 18 people.
18 people. How are you on vacation when you're surrounded by 17 other humans?
Well, you know, when it's your family, you just do whatever you got to do.
Okay, so it's a
Pork
family.
chops
Go ahead.
and potatoes tonight on the Blackstone and Pit Boss. We did twice potatoes. You know what twice potatoes is?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Matthew Dillner said it's like listening to old people talk about technology. I'm in love.
Hey, Mr. Dillner, it's Ryan Bauer. Hope you're doing well tonight. Thanks for tuning in. Love hearing you on the Flow broadcasts. Need to get the Mill Hill going again.
But you're good? Everything sounds good?
I mean, apparently, from what everybody's saying, it's a little way better, and we got a phone.
STROUD. Do I have that spelled right?
Yep.
All right.
Good.
Thanks for calling in, Steve.
You're in this building. We're in here because of him.
Thank you,
All
Steve.
right, buddy. I just wanted to call in for a minute and talk to you.
Thank you, Steve. Y'all have a good time, buddy. I appreciate everything you do for us.
All right, buddy.
See you. Bye. All right. Dillner, call the number. Let's talk to Dillner for a second. Call the number, Dillner. It ain't if you can. Dillner's always got a lot going on.
Here,
So
we got one in queue now if you want to go ahead and go to that.
yep.
All
Dillner,
right.
call in if you can.
All right, caller, welcome to the Talking Circles with Chris Carter show. You're on the air.
Hey, Chris, Michael Weiser from Fast State. How you doing?
All right, buddy. How you doing?
Doing good, man. The sound is sounding really good, man. Just wanted to call and let you know that everything's looking pretty good and sounding pretty good for this week's show.
Yeah, we've made it. We've Ryan has come in. Ryan reached out, and I've been saying that we've got some of these issues, gremlins or whatever, and
Who's this?
Yeah.
Michael from where? I'm sorry.
Fast Faith.
Oh, thank you. Welcome, Michael.
Yeah, glad to be on.
Got what I was going to say.
Sorry about that.
Yes, Michael. Tell everybody about what you got going on.
Well, for those that haven't seen it before, I have a YouTube channel and a Facebook page where just go and meet up with different drivers and talk to them about their faith and allow them a platform to be able to share their testimony about what Jesus has done for them and how they kind of balance sometimes the chaotic world of racing with how they manage their faith and how their faith helps get them through some of the struggles.
Yeah.
So,
And how
then,
Go ahead.
Go ahead. And then I also partner with Brad Lewis and Lewis Family Racing, helping do his social media, and also run AJ Sanders Racing page on Facebook as well.
Heck yeah, man. Staying busy, right?
Yeah.
Good deal. Well, we got Dillner on the other line. We appreciate you and thank you for what you do and representing your Savior, Jesus Christ. And we appreciate what you do. And thank you for calling in. And thank you for your support, Michael.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, Chris. And you have a good night, man. God bless you.
You too, buddy. Bye.
Take care. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
All right. Mr. Dillner should be on the air. Hey, Matt, how you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Just living the dream, one podcast at a time, just like you taught me.
Dude, I love that you're doing this with Chris. This is awesome.
Yes, sir.
Matthew, how did your night go Saturday night?
Sir.
We're on the phone with Matthew Dillner. For those of y'all tuning in and listening, no, this is not a regular Talking Circles with Chris Carter show. We are testing things, and we do appreciate everybody's feedback. Matthew, tell me about your night over on the other side of me in the Flow Racing broadcast booth. Did you have as much fun as we did to the left of you?
Well, I think we had fun, but it was like so much. It was almost like a little kid that gets overstimulated. It was so much stimulation because I think there's a lot of people that night that needed Jesus. I think it was so much stimulation that even because, like, at the end of the night, I was hangry and all that stimulation, and then I'm like, and then all of a sudden you're done with the broadcast and you're like, huh.
Yeah, we got it up there, Chris. It's a little delayed.
Oh yeah, I keep
Hey,
forgetting.
Hudson, you want to say hi to Mr. Chris?
Hi.
Hey Hudson, what you doing, buddy?
What are you doing? Tell him.
Almost going to bed.
Almost going to bed. It's good to talk to you, buddy. I'm glad I get to see you almost every weekend. For those of y'all listening, it's the coolest thing. We didn't plan Matthew to call in or everything, but one of my most favorite things to see is when Matthew brings Hudson, his son, to the stadium. Excuse me. And they go out on that field and kicking the soccer ball. And then you got Peter that joins them. And then you got Taylor that joins them. And then you got, it's almost like a remake of the Beavis and Butthead show. Nobody can kick a soccer ball right except Hudson. And it's just, it's heartwarming. It's almost like watching the Andy Griffith show. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, Matthew, I enjoy seeing you and Hudson and the time that you two get to spend together before you actually go on the air and getting him this. That's how you was doing when you was young, and you're just carrying it on, my friend. And I love seeing that.
Well, Hudson, why don't you tell Mr. Chris what your favorite part about going to Bowman Gray is, or if you want, tell him what the wildest thing you saw the other night was.
The wildest thing I saw the other night was probably sportsman race.
What about it? Explain it.
Just at the end there, the finish, and then all the wrecks with Tommy Nealon, all of the drivers.
Oh me, oh my,
Guys,
Hudson.
is this like a test? Is this like a test show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Producer request, Dillner. I want to be invited to the next wiffle ball game out there in the infield.
Hey, there you go. You can come out there anytime. It's impromptu.
Let's go.
But yeah, I will say, like, as far as the test show, like, Chris does sound a little more distant than you do. Almost
Copy.
like it's not, his audio is not coming from his actual mic
Okay.
into the talk back here. Like, it's almost like it's coming from, like a computer mic, or I
Yeah.
don't know, or something. It's just it is a little distant.
All right. Well, between callers, we will test something.
Heck yeah, man. So I'm looking forward to Chris. You know the deal. If you ever have a show and you want me to show up, whether it's on it, helping you like on it, or if it's me just coming to hang out, man, I'll always support you.
Well, I appreciate that. You know, that means a lot to me. And you know, you always have an open chair. You can show up. We're at 5 Points Tire and Auto, and you can show up, and that's fine with me. I'm going to miss you. I was just talking about the Snowball Derby. Just had Dustin Smith call in. And as you know, Dustin's a good competitor. He's a pretty stout driver down there on the Gulf Coast. And it's, I'm going to be doing the banquet, but I don't have my buddy with me this year. And that just broke my heart, Matthew.
So did they make the banquet officially on Snowball Weekend?
Yes.
That stinks.
Yeah, yeah.
well.
Same team, right? Same team here.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, I told them, I was like, I'm like, that's Snowball Derby weekend. I don't think that's a good weekend to have it, but oh well.
And you know, I don't know my exact count of snowball derbies I've attended, but you know, being an hour and a half away from Pensacola where I'm at, where I was, I've been to quite a few. And but you know, the Bowman Gray's that's where I'm at, and that's where my heart lies. And I'm gonna do it again this year. But we got a good thing going.
Oh, yeah.
I really
would love
enjoyed
to do it. Hopefully the next year it's not on Snowball Derby weekend, and I could join again, because I mean the bottom line is we're there every week and love to go to the banquet and volunteer to do that deal and just have fun and see everybody let their hair down and celebrate their season, and so it's a shame. I do love going to the banquet, but oh well, we'll do it next year, I guess.
Yeah. Well, I can handle it. I don't mind being in alone. I just mean you had a good thing.
You're fine. You don't need me.
Well, you know what was funny is how y'all listen to this. They would give us what they wanted, like the Bowman Gray Stadium Ladies Auxiliary. They'd give us what we wanted. Here, da-da-da-da. And we did have stuff beforehand, and Matthew would be, all right, let's go to the back real quick. And Hudson was with us last year, if I remember correctly. And we got there, bam,
Yep.
bam, bam. So how quick me and you went through everything and then went up there like we rehearsed it. And that's what I enjoyed about that, is it was pretty cool. And, but I
Yeah,
appreciate
just like
you.
it, honestly, it reminds me of like when I grew up doing a Riverhead Raceway and started working at Riverhead. It was always a special thing to work with racers all year, and then at the end of the year, like I wouldn't host the banquet at Riverhead back then, but just being at the banquet as part of that family was always something I looked forward to, and it was kind of cool the last few years doing the banquet. I went there as a guest the one year, but now what, 2 years, 3 years or whatever in a row
Yeah.
hosting it like with
Yep.
you. It's been nice to do that because it's like, man, we're all family in there. Some people may not like me, but it doesn't matter if we like each other. We're all family. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Um,
Hudson?
Yeah.
That's my little buddy there.
All right, buddy. Well, Ryan, I can text me if you want, Ryan. I'll give you some feedback, or
Thank you.
if there's anything you need me to help you with as far as testing, you just let me know. Okay, guys?
Thank you very much, Matthew.
Appreciate you, brother.
Appreciate all the love for the 24 on the
Anytime.
broadcast.
Y'all have
too.
a wonderful night. Okay.
Thanks, Matthew.
See ya. Thank you. All right. So,
See ya.
all right. I don't want to turn this into racers. Polly Hartwig, I see you, buddy. You have been on this show before. I would love to have you on. We can probably squeeze you in tomorrow night, Polly. But I just don't want to turn this into, this is, like I said, we've had 3 phone calls. Now, Matthew, in my ear, it just, I don't know. I mean, what if those people are listening? I hear a lot of scratchiness on these phone calls, but they're on a cell phone. And so, what do you mean it's going through a phone?
Yeah, that's where the audio is. They call in. I'm pulling the audio from my phone. We're getting. I'm going to set this over here by you. See if they can hear you better.
That was loud, dude.
Sorry about that.
But wait a minute. I'm not understanding here.
I think this is picking up.
I'm
Commercial?
I'm confused about this phone being here. I
Yeah.
need it explained to me like I'm a 5th grader because
Yeah.
it's never been like that.
So the audio, I'm calling in from my phone to pull their audio into the mixing board.
That's why it sounds like crap.
That's just what I've got in a pinch.
Right, but I'd like to be able to go straight from
Yep.
call-in studio to laptop, but bypass this because I think that's what I'm hearing. Is that explains it to me.
Yes.
Now I know why I'm hearing it like
Yes,
that. Now I could understand every word they said. Some people are down here saying it's totally like. Let's see what Daniel says. He is my go-to. Not perfect, but understandable, much better. And that's what I said. I could understand every word that they're saying, but now I know why.
Yes,
so
sir. We'll
okay,
do.
so now-
We'll have a testing done for direct before we do the show tomorrow.
And so, Daniel, what y'all got to eat? We're gonna end this soon, and I'm hungry.
Paul, we've got Polly. If you want to talk to Polly.
This bag, Polly. All right. Let's try it with this way. Yeah.
All right, Polly, you're on the air.
Yo, what's up?
Polly, what are you doing?
Nothing. Playing some iRacing.
Polly, I'm giving you fair warning.
What's up?
Polly, you better treat Carrington good, or I'll have the Dixie Mafia on you, boy.
I will.
You better. I will have the Dixie Mafia.
prom-
I'll have
I
them.
promise.
Yeah, she's a good girl. I love that girl.
Hey, Polly, this is Ryan,
too.
producer. We're Facebook friends. It's been fun watching you with that modified.
I want to come back to the stadium.
Yeah, you liked it, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah, it just sucks. We have a ROC race on the same day as on August 8th. I want to go to the Twin 50s, but I love Bowman Gray and going there and stuff. We sold like a lot of T-shirts after the race. That's what's the best part about it.
Yeah, Polly, how old are you now? 14 or 15?
15.
15. How many races you won in a modified, buddy? 602 and the others. Tour.
I think 40 modified wins.
At 15 years old. There you go. I mean, he won Heck, you won that gum.
I was going to ask, what's his favorite win he's ever had?
It has to be where they was at the other day. Dear gosh.
What?
Wilkesboro. Didn't you win North Wilkesboro?
Oh, yeah. Yep, at 2022.
Yeah. All right. So in 22, think about how old he was if he's 15 now. And so that just goes to show y'all tuning in. You never heard this is Polly Hartwig the third. And he's got that God. Y'all hear me talk about this on our show is you've got God-given talent, you have taught talent, and then there's no talent, you suck. And Polly definitely has the God-given talent. What's on your schedule? What you got coming up, Polly?
Yeah, we're running the Race of Champions and Wheeling Modified Tour this year. We just ran Monadnock this weekend. We finished fourth to Emmerling, Retzkema, Beers, and then me. So we're I think we're 12th in the drivers' points, and then we're 11th in owners' points. So and then we're second in Race of Champions points behind Matt Hirschman. So that's just really doing Wheeling Tour and Race of Champions.
That's some good company right there some of these drivers you talked about, definitely. Hickory 100 getting by Luke Baldwin on final corner.
Yeah, I was going to ask about
yeah.
what I was going to ask about that one.
Yep.
Good times, wasn't it, Paulie?
Yeah.
All right. Well, look, go back to your racing. I'm going to let you go. Let's plan on you being on. I could squeeze you in tomorrow night, but I'd rather wait 1 week and we'll have you on not Tuesday, but the 4th. And Jeremy Gershner will be calling in. And you can call in on the 4th of August. How does that sound? I got your number. I know how to get you, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going back on the call of Carrington now after this.
Right. Sounds good. And once again, take care of Carrington now. Don't make me call the Dixie Mafia.
Yeah, I will.
See you, brother.
Got you.
Thank you for calling in.
Yep, yeah.
See ya.
Yep.
Snot is running down his nose. I'm trying to talk my best friend, my buddy Daniel Harrison. Anybody knows me. I love the band Rush. There is not a better band. I don't care what you say. Your drummer's not better than my drummer. Your guitar player's not better than my guitar player because the one that was is not with us no more. He's passed away. And Big Geddy Lee is definitely top 3 in the bass world. I want to go see Rush, even though Neil Peart, I've seen him 5 times. And I'd love to go see him a 6th time in Charlotte. And they have a girl drummer, Annika Niles, and she is a animal. She is a beast. It is hard to fill the role. You cannot fill the role, but the way Rush went to Neil Peart, the drummer that passed away, they went, and he wasn't the original drummer. No, John Rutsey was the original drummer of Rush, but for her to come in and do that. So I'm trying to talk Daniel into taking me and going to, that's my music guy. We do all that. And all right, let's see. You know someone who has a modified to run at Bowman Gray in a street stock. We love to see you there.
Do you like Journey, Chris?
Well, I'm talking about Daniel again. He hates them, but I'm quite older than Daniel is. So, yes, I can remember going and seeing Loverboy and Journey. My first concert was 1978. 1978. My first concert, of course, was Kiss. No, I'm lying. 77. Then I went and seen Boston.
Oh, man.
Boston. Okay. Sammy Hagar opened for Boston then.
Wild.
I've seen Van Halen with Sammy Hagar and seen them 4 times. Seen Iron Maiden about 5 times. I've seen Motley Crue. I've never seen Guns N' Roses live, and they were just in Raleigh. But, just like listening to Motley Crue and all that. Like
Sure.
David Lee Roth, man, playing at Vegas. He looks like he's got Tourette's, times 9.
Yeah, it's rough.
And he sounds like hammered dog crap, man. It does not, I don't understand and Vince Neil of Motley Crue had not 1, not 2. He's had 3 strokes and bless his heart. Cause when you hear someone that can sing like that, but to answer your question, I'm a Journey fan. Stone in Love is my favorite Journey song. So I do like that. So yeah. So it's distance. All right, sounds great. It's just the talk back for guest isn't coming from Mike, so hard to decipher what Chris is saying. It's distance.
Yeah, we'll work on that for tomorrow night.
Steve said that was the year I was born. There I was going to my first. I told y'all I'm old, man. I told somebody the other day how old I was, and they did not believe it for crap. And I've lived a kind of rough life. It's amazing that I don't look like Mick Jagger all wrinkled. I'm blessed. God's been good to me. And that's, all right, let's take that. I think we've got a good handle on what, don't you think?
Yes, sir. We'll get the calls dialed in and we'll be good to go. The fact that everything's working and sounds good and looks good and we've got one little thing to fix makes me feel pretty good, Chris Carter.
So what we're talking about, what Dillner was saying?
Yes, sir.
I mean, so mine's sounding different from yours.
Correct. We'll dial her in.
Well, should we do that now before
Sure.
our show?
Yeah,
I mean, what should we do to fix that and dial it in now?
Sure. Let me try while we're sitting here.
I guess I'm not understanding what he's saying.
So there's a feature on here where I have to call in, whether it's with the computer or with a phone, and that's how it pulls the sound in for the viewers to hear it and how they can hear us.
So he's talking about phone calls.
Yes. The people on the phone call can hear me better than they can hear you. Sounds like it's coming through this computer microphone instead of through our microphones. So let me try to do some troubleshooting on that. You want me to run a commercial real quick? We haven't run any ads yet tonight.
Yeah, run two just to run it.
Yep. All right.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back, folks.
Let y'all give some more. Thank y'all for tuning in, even though this ain't a real show. It's a test show, but I appreciate all of you. You know
it's
that.
a real show.
It is, but
Yeah.
it ain't a.
All right. We'll be right back, y'all.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. Since 2006, 5 Points Tire and Auto works hard to earn your trust and loyalty. They know how important it is to find a Winston-Salem car service you can rely on, so your satisfaction is their top priority each and every day. Their professional automotive service offers you years of combined expertise from their well-trained technicians. They treat their auto repair professionals well because they value their skill and can-do attitude. They know their team sets them apart, saving you, the customer, time and money, not to mention worry. When it comes to auto repair in Winston-Salem, 5 Points Tire and Auto is totally confident they are the best option in town. They're located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and their hours are Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Everready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years, and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Everready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336-961-6688. Choice Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto repair shop and your number one source for tires and wheels in Kernersville, North Carolina. They offer a variety of automotive services to keep your vehicle rolling on the road and off. Choice Tire and Automotive offers check engine light repair and diagnostics, oil changes, brake repairs, alignments, balancing, rotations, and general automotive repairs. They bring the best quality service possible in everything they do, and their team is committed to providing the best workmanship and customer experience possible. Choice Tire and Automotive's hours are Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Give Choice Tire and Automotive a call at 336-992-9002 and let them take care of your tire and automotive service needs.
Hey, my name is Gavin Robbins. Welcome to Robinson Blaston.
I'm Michael Robbins. I'm a third-generation sandblaster. Alongside of my parents, Eddie and Shirley Robbins, we are Robbins Sandblasting. In December of 1954, my grandpa, Buddy Robbins, started Robbins Sandblasting. Over the past 65 years, there have been many of cars driven in this driveway. Some have come and gone, others have become friends, but many have become family. With the fourth generation standing here, it's our job to teach them how the rust meets the dust. So from our family to yours, thank you for 65 years.
People can trust me to detail their vehicles because I've been doing it for years. I've worked on stuff from $1,000 all the way up to $100,000, but at the end of the day, you still gotta live up to the same standard. I put love and care into every vehicle. I just want to make sure my customer's happy because I like getting everything. I mean, every crack, every cranny, anything I can get. I really just want it to be squeaky clean. I know how I want my ride to look like at the end of the day, and I should do the same thing to yours.
If you need your hot dog experience to go to a whole new level, then you need to check out Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue, because when it comes to hot dogs, it doesn't get more iconic than Pulliam's. Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue has been in business since 1910, which makes them part of the fabric of the Triad area, and their recipe hasn't changed in 114 years. Same barbecue, same slaw, same hot dogs. Pulliam's is located at 4400 Old Walkertown Road in Winston-Salem, and their hours are Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Come chill at the grill and enjoy yourself with family and friends at Pulliam's Hot Dogs and Barbecue. Ever Ready Mix Concrete has been in business for 40 years, and they can handle any and all of your concrete needs, whether big or small. They can do it all. Located at 2000 Old Highway 421 East in Yadkinville, North Carolina, Ever Ready Mix Concrete, they're family owned and operated, and for a free quote, give David Adams a call at 336-961-6688. At H&H Auto Repair, no job is too big or too small. Family owned and operated for over 20 years, they can do it all. From oil changes to engine swaps to North Carolina inspections, H&H Auto Repair is your one-stop auto shop. Located at 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, right next to Tickle Pink Convenience Store. Stop by and see Daniel and Philip Harrison and tell them old CC sent you. That's H&H Auto Repair, 3088 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem. Jimmy Brown of J&T Services buys junk, unwanted vehicles of all types. He removes scrap metal, specializes in trash removal and eviction cleanups, whether it's a bed or a table or even old washer and dryer. Jimmy Brown, you don't play around. Serving the Triad area since 2007, J&T Services is firefighter owned, and you can reach them at 336-341-1171, or you can go to J&T Services on Facebook. Welcome back to Talking Circles with Chris Carter, presented by J&T Services. We are doing a test run. We are live at 5 Points Tire and Auto, which is located at 3075 Kernersville Road in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Hey, Andy Noto, and I seen you comment earlier. I had to go across the street. I got a bad habit of dipping, and I ain't had one several hours, and so therefore, and yes, Miss Tanya was open. I made it just in time to close at 9:30. Andy, to answer your question, yes, this since for now we're going on 7, 8, 9 days. I had some episodes today standing up where I did this lightheaded stuff. So, but anyway, Kyler, I haven't heard a report or anything, buddy. I hope you're doing well. Brian Sykes was keeping me up to date. And I actually, either you've got a different number or you had your phone off. I've tried a couple times to reach you by phone, buddy, and it went straight to your voicemail. I did try more than once, so I don't know if I have the the number I've always talked to you on, the times we've talked on the phone. So, but your dad, y'all, all of y'all, you've definitely been in our prayers. Hope everything is. I haven't gotten a report at all, so I'm totally lost, man. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. I hope everything's good. So what we want to do now is what, Ryan, before we hang up or say goodbye?
I think we're good to go.
Uh,
I'll be able to do the call-in test tonight at home with this equipment, make sure everything's good, and we're good to go for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yep. We'll do a video test as well.
All right. Yes.
Thanks to everybody that called in. Thanks for everybody that watched tonight.
Andy, thank you, buddy. Oh yeah, it will get better. I'm just glad I've had so many days of, and man, that's the furthest I've walked or done in the heat and stuff. I mean, eventually you got to do it, but Saturday at Bowman Gray, walking with Andrew and everybody, that was, I think I did like 7,000 something steps on Saturday, which is what I need to do. But anyway, I'm door dashing too a little bit. That helps me walk and keep going, things going. But anyway, we're going to call it a night. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank all of our sponsors that are a part of this show. Sydney will be back in her seat tomorrow. Things are definitely looking better. Thank y'all for all the feedback. And Ryan, what I think we'll do is I enjoy the people calling in. I really, really do. I don't see there's nothing wrong with maybe having 3 guests and then a call in for the fans. And I don't mind people giving their opinion, but as long as you do it somewhat respectfully,
Sure.
And the language is at a minimum, because we do try to have as many, and just for the simple fact that I'd rather it be that way, just for where I stand with what I believe in is the best way to put it, I guess. But definitely I think we should start considering doing a call in, letting people call in. I'd also like to start thinking about our end of the year show live. Somewhere I'll do it at tea time, whatever. But we want to start thinking about doing that. And I'm saying this to him on the air,
Sure.
because we want y'all's input. Okay, that's what we want is y'all. I want y'all. I want to. You remember one time we had a thing where we had a spotter. We had a spotter's wife. We had a driver's mom, driver's wife, fabricators, engine builders. I want people. The main goal is, even when Bowman Gray ends, I want our season ends. I want to be able to provide a lot of people with the behind the scenes people. There's a lot of drivers at Bowman Gray that does not get any recognition other than us saying their name. AJ Burness, I'd like to have your guy on again. Yeah. He's been on our live show. AJ's always supported this show, and as you have as well, or you wouldn't be here. So,
yes, sir.
There's big time plans.
Shout out to Chris Massey in the chat, sportsman driver.
Big time plans that I have that I want to take this show to the next level. I'm not in competition with nobody or anything like that, but I don't see why we cannot just keep digging and change things up a little bit. And, Dale Jr. and him, I like to watch their show a lot. I love listening to Tommy Baldwin, and I love listening to Dale Jr. I love Dale Jr. calling a race. It's almost like I don't know how to put it into words, but there's just something about he doesn't have the voice of radio and I don't either. But it's just something about his knowledge and his input that I respect a lot. Freddie Kraft's been on here before. I like Freddie a lot. So any ideas that y'all think about, fans, and y'all, those of y'all listening, I'd love to have the segment, Ryan, we can talk about that later. Thank you to everybody that's sending the stars. Zachary Koger, thank you for your longtime sponsorship of this show. And next, what we got on the agenda is we have to, as much as I appreciate Steve in here, but we have to set this stuff up and tear it apart. Like when we say goodbye, we have to take all this down, put it up. I'm so grateful and thankful. It's the Choice Tire and Automotive Studios, and then we came here, and it will be Choice Tire and Automotive, Koger Plumbing Studios. But we are looking for a place, an office space or somewhere where we can just go unlock the door, that me and Sydney and we all have keys, and we can go in and do a show and lock the door and leave. That's what we want, and that's what we will get eventually. So with all that being said, thank you for coming in tonight and helping with this. Man, I appreciate you more than you'll ever know.
Yes, sir.
Andy Noto, I have a face for radio. Thank y'all again. I have no words. I appreciate everything that y'all done for all these kids with cancer and supporting what we're doing, but it's not me, it's y'all. Somebody said, good job, Chris. No, that's the wrong words to say to me. It's y'all. That's the bottom line. It's y'all. It takes a village. End of story. But Steve, thank you for everything that you do, allowing us to do this here. I'm so grateful for you that we do have a place to do a show. But looking at the big picture, we've got to locate and find and establish ourselves in a studio for everything. Once again, Sydney will be back tomorrow. We're going to have a really good show. Jimmy Brown's going to be in the studio with us, and we got some helmets to auction off. We will do that. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but we'll make it fun. You can call in, and that will be for PJ Lucas, who has cancer. It's 2 people. So one helmet to go for one person, another helmet would go for the other person. And this is people that are dealing with cancer, and that's such a horrible thing. There you go. Zachary Koger, reach out. Koger Plumbing has a big spot for you. Well, okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow, or I might even call you now in a minute, Zachary. But once again, I could individually talk about each sponsor and what they've done. And H&H Auto's been with me. Listen, I just keep on talking. H&H Auto Repair has been with me from the beginning. Zachary Koger has been with me for a very long time and has contributed way more than anybody will ever know. And just like H&H and Steve and the people that's helped me, not just with the show, but personally, much love to all of you. Andy Noto, I love you, brother. Looking forward. We'll have you on soon, man. There's just so much you want to accomplish in a short time to do it. So thank you, Ryan. Thank you to the listeners. Thank you to the sponsors. We will have our regular show tomorrow night. I think we can say we'll start at 7, and we'll just keep rocking. And without y'all, remember, we are nothing. And until tomorrow night, y'all stay safe. God bless.
Be well, everyone.